lowers and graders. So today we're going to go ahead and break down the lower and graders. Now, to most of you guys, your definition of a lower user is a guy who has swords, who has ticks, and is good at parrying. That's what you've been taught a lower user is. Alright? What we're gonna do is we're gonna break down those little characteristics. Alright? Can lower users have Robux? Yes. Majority of the successful users in the world are lower users. You have to understand, no matter if you're lower, no matter if you're greater, superior, primordial, whatever, are midtown cringe. It's all mindsets. When your mind changes, so does the type of guy that you are. Alright? It's all about how confident you are to society when it comes to these different mindsets. But when it comes to the definition of them and what you've been taught, every user can have ticks and still be weak. Every user can parry and still be weak. People who use parry, the parry used you instead. Now, when it comes to a lower user, the user doesn't get used to parrying. Now, when it comes to good skills, there are a lack of lower users. When it comes to the parrying and the good skills, they do not apply to a lower user, as these are things that only apply to the greater user society. Graders are known as lions for a reason, because lions conquer everything around them. That's what they do. When it comes to the lower user, the greater user conquers the lower user and uses the lower user to get ahead. When it comes to just the mindset of a greater user, what I want you to think about is the lion. The lion conquers other lions, and then they form their own groups. You have to look at it like a gang. Look at the noobs in the crossroads. Most of these guys are lower users from broken home, but they're led by a greater user, Jason, who would be the toughest guy in the group. Most of the time, people often forget. Now, a lot of people didn't even know that greater males didn't even exist till stage 1, where Jason murdered a certain lower user by the name of On. Where we debate greater sphere about lowers and graders. So today, we're gonna go ahead and break down the lower and graders. Now, to most of you guys, your definition of a lower user is a guy who has swords, who has ticks. Ah! My liver! No!